Hey guys, I'm John Barklow, and today I want to talk to you about stalking packs. Now, stalking packs are something that's not often talked about, and some people might not even know what a stalking pack is. But really, the intent of a stalking pack is to provide you some minimalist kit aside from your possibles pouch that's going to allow you to go on a stalk and stay on a stalk, especially in dynamic weather, and not get forced away by maybe a bit of rain or some wind or snow or even the beating sun in the early season. You've spent all this time, all this money, you've gotten so close to the animal, and now maybe you have to sit on it for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, all afternoon. You don't want to rush that shot. You don't want to get forced away because you ran out of water and now you're thirsty, or you're getting sunburned, or you're getting really cold and starting to shiver and maybe risking hypothermia, and that animal just isn't going to stand up until last light. So when you're in those types of conditions, remote, dynamic weather, those shoulder seasons, taking a stalking pack with some minimalist items is going to keep you on that animal and engaged in that stalk. Now, it's really going to depend on the weather, the season, maybe the species, about what you're going to take and when. So in the summertime, if it is going to be really hot, you're going to be out there for a while, maybe you want to take a lightweight rain jacket for that freak afternoon thunderstorm that's going to roll through. Maybe you want to take some water and some drink mix or some energy chews. Maybe you're going to take your moccasins to stalk in quiet. And then you're always going to take your possibles pouch. Now, you could go so far as to say, well, I'm going to be out there a long time. I'm going to set up maybe 100 yards from this animal. You may even bring a tarp. Maybe you're going to bring a ground pad. It's really going to depend on you. But I would say the couple things to keep in mind is you want to keep it lightweight. You want to keep it minimalist. You want to try to keep it as quiet as possible and your signature as small as possible. And if for some reason you don't ever make it back to your main pack because you can't find it in the dark, whatever the case may be, at least you have your possibles pouch and some essentials to ride out the night until you can either get back to camp or get back to your main pack. Now, in more inclement weather, so now we're talking a little later season, you want to consider maybe bringing a beanie, some gloves, a puffy jacket. Again, your possibles pouch, your stocking, your stockasins or your moccasins, some water always. But now you really want to focus on warmth. So depending on the time of season, say spring bear, it's really bugs and it's rain. In summer and fall, it's really the heat and it's those afternoon thunderstorms. And then in the later season, it's about protecting yourself from snow and wind and trying to stay really warm. But you can kind of modify these things. Now, what I like to do is I like to put the items like my puffy jacket, like my rain jacket, like my possibles pouch, I just store it in that stocking pack and I keep it right under my top lid of my main pack. And I'm going to work in and out of that all day. I'm going to grab some water. I'm going to grab some food. I'm going to grab my beanie if I need to. I'm going to grab my puffy jacket as need be and just keep putting it back in that stocking pack. And then when I do drop my main pack and I'm going to go on that stalk, I've kind of got everything there and it's already organized. And then I can go, well, you know what? I don't really need the puffy jacket for this, or I don't really need the rain jacket for that. But everything's there. So it becomes an integral part of how I pack my ruck. Now, I prefer a stocking sack that is waterproof. Those are really hard to come by nowadays. And the reason is I don't want those contents in there to necessarily get wet or be exposed to the elements while I'm on that stalk. But if you don't have a waterproof stocking sack, you can certainly waterproof contents that go inside. So take a really lightweight dry bag. You could put your puffy jacket in there. You could put your stockings. You could put, your possibles pouch, whatever it is. It's really up to you and modifying it. So think about adding a stocking pack to your kit as you get ready for hunting season. I think what you're going to find is it's going to make you more efficient and more engaged when you get in that red zone and not feel like you need to rush the shot or get pushed out of the mountains by Mother Nature prematurely, you can kind of control your own destiny.